Knock knock.
Come in.
Hi, how you doing today?
Fantastic.
My name is Nurse Gill. I'll be your nurse for today. Let me go ahead and wash my hands real quick before we get everything done. Okay? Wash your hands for 20 seconds. All right, Nigel. That's your name, correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. Let me go ahead and put on my gloves so I can make sure I check everything. Before I do that, let me just go ahead and check your hand. Could you tell me your name on your last name?
Now,
Okay. What is your date of birth, please?
4/22/90.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, Nigel. Let me just ask you: are you in any pain or anything like that that I should know?
No.
Okay. Do you have? I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. Just let me know your response. All right. Do you know what today's date is?
March 3rd, 2021.
Awesome. Thank you. Do you know who the president is?
Joe Biden.
Awesome. Do you know what day of the week it is?
Wednesday. I'm
Yeah.
due.
Do you know the purpose of this visit?
Yeah, for a physical.
Awesome. So, Nigel, I'm going to go ahead and do a physical assessment on you.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and start with your head, and I'm going to go ahead and work myself on down, okay? All right? Checking behind the head, the occipital area for any bumps, lesions, anything, any deformities or anything like that. Everything seems to be clear. Checking the ears, checking for lesions behind the ear, checking for ear wax, checking both bilaterally on the other side. Everything seems to be clear. All right. Nigel, so what we're going to go ahead and do is that I'm going to go ahead and check your eyes, all right? Make sure everything's okay. We're going to check cranial number 2 to make sure you can see accommodation and tracking, all right? So go ahead and cover one eye. Shine the light. All right, awesome. Pupil is reactive to light and round. All right, Nigel, do me a favor. We're going to go ahead and check for tracking and accommodations, all right? Look at this pen light right here, okay? Awesome. 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 Great. You're doing wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So, Nigel, what we're going to go ahead and do now, we're going to go ahead and check your nose area, okay? I'm going to go ahead and check to see if there's any deviations or anything like that within your nose, any lesions, any sores, or anything, all right? Checking left, checking right nostril. Everything seems to be clear. All right, Nigel. So what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and puff your cheeks. Awesome. Now what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and give me a big old beautiful smile. Awesome. All right. Nigel, tell me if you can feel this. Good. Awesome. I'll just check your whisper test, okay? So Nigel, I'm not going to tell you what I have in my hands. I just want you to sniff it, okay?
Sure.
Can you smell it?
No.
Yes. Okay, awesome. So you just smelled coffee beans. Awesome. I was just checking your cranial nerves.
Yeah.
2, 4, and 6. Everything seems to be okay. All right, Nigel. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now, I'm going to go ahead and check your lymph nodes area. Okay? All right, cool. Before I do that, let me check your face to see any deviations or mandibular or anything like that. Everything seems to be symmetrical. All right, Nigel, what I'm going to go ahead and do now, I'm going to go ahead and check your lymph nodes, okay? Checking occipital, checking parietal, checking super, checking submandibular, checking deep reflex. All right. Do you feel anything? Everything seems to be fine. No tenderness, no lesions, no lumps or anything, all right?
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and check skin turgor. You seem to be healthy. All right? I'm going to check your clavicle, make sure everything seems to be symmetrical. Everything seems to be okay to me. So Nigel, if you could do me a favor, you can just sit up a little for me. We're going to go ahead, sit up right here. Put your feet right here. All right, so Nigel, what I'm going to do, I'm going to check your neuro assessment, okay? Can you push down for me? Okay. Could you go ahead and lift up for me? Awesome. All right. Squeeze my hand as much as you can. All right. Cool. Can you tell me which finger am I tickling right now?
The left.
Good. Awesome. Nigel, I'm not going to go ahead and do your vital signs because my CNA came in initially and she checked. She told me that everything was okay. She told me that you was at 78%. Your vital signs is 120/80. Awesome, phenomenal. And yeah, we're gonna do it like that, all right? So Naja, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and lay back down, and we're gonna go ahead and start the whole other assessment part, all right? All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and listen to your heart sounds, okay? Checking aortic. Checking pulmonic. All right, Nigel, we're not gonna get you naked, but we're gonna pretend like you don't have a shirt on right now, okay? Checking Irv point. Heart sounds very strong. Checking tricuspid. Checking mitral valve. Now we're gonna check the apical pulse for 1 minute. Sounds very strong. Sounds very good. All right, now so what we're gonna do, we're gonna check your lung sounds, all right? We're gonna check in these 3 quadrants right here and one on the sides, okay? Awesome. Checking lung sounds. Lung sounds very strong. Breathe in for me, Nigel. Breathe out. Breathe in for me, Nigel. Breathe out. All right, breathe in, Nigel. Breathe out. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and check the back of your lung sounds and your back area, okay? Nigel, could you sit up for me a little? Thank you. Checking the back area. Breathe in for me, Nigel. Good, awesome. Breathe in deep for me again. Awesome. Breathe in deep for me again. Breathe out through your mouth. Good job. Breathe in deep for me again. Breathe out through your mouth. Good job. Breathe in for me deep again, Nigel. Breathe out through your mouth. Good job. Breathe in deep for me again. Breathe out. Good job. Good job. All right. So what I'm gonna do, since I'm back here, I'm checking for deviations of the spine, making sure that it's symmetrical. Everything seems fine to me. Checking for any pressure ulcers. There seems to be none. Awesome. Could you go ahead and lay back down for me, Nigel? Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do now, Nigel, I'm going to check your bowel sounds. I'm going to start with your right lower quadrant, and then I'm going to move up to your upper quadrant, okay? Alright, before I do that, could you tell me, how's your bowels? How are they moving, your feces?
It's normal.
It's normal? Color's normal, okay? How is the urine? Is it foamy, cloud, anything?
Normal.
Clear? Good, awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start. We're going to start with the right lower, okay? We're going to check to see if everything is hyperactive, alright? Checking bowel sounds. Seems very active to me. Checking other bowel sounds. Seems active to me. Seems very active to me. Seems very active to me. Alright, so Nasha, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and percuss to see if everything sounds right, okay? Awesome. 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 Sounds clear. Alright. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and move down to your legs to make sure everything is correct, everything is nice, alright? So we're going to go ahead and check now. Leg seems to be okay. Checking popliteal pose. Popliteal pose is clear. Everything seems nice. Do you have any pain or anything like that in your leg area? No. Okay, cool, awesome. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna move down to your feet. Could you go ahead and push down on your feet? Awesome. Could you go ahead and move up on your feet? Awesome. I'm checking your pulse right now. It seems to be clear. Checking capillary refills. Seems to be nice. All right, Naja, that concludes our head to toe assessment. Is there anything else you would like to ask me?
Oh no, I think that's good enough.
Thank you so much.